Hey guys, real good time here, back at it with another video, back at it with another real good time. Alright guys, so today we're going to look at a very interesting web series that's hitting YouTube and it's hitting it hard. It's called Queer Kid Stuff, okay? And this web series stars a transgender male or female, I guess it goes either way, and her little partner who's a little like little bear or rabbit or some little doll. It's like a little puppet. It's real cute, right? Well, her goal is to make videos about the LGBTQ plus community and to educate kids ages 3 and up about LGBTQ topics, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all a clip of her video, give you an idea for it, you know, see what you think of it, and then I'm not going to lie guys, I was very inspired by this transgender that I've actually decided to make my own episode and just see if I can, put the good word out there too. So watch the video, enjoy it, and then after you finish the video, I'm gonna hit you up with my version of the video, and it should be really fun. It should be a real good time.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Teddy. Welcome
to Queer Kid Stuff. Today we're talking about privilege and class.
Queer Kid Stuff.
You are enough here at Queer Kid Stuff.
Lindsay.
Okay, first we learned all about what privilege is.
When we sang that song about the playground.
That's right. We learned about privilege when we sang about the monkey bars and how we can all help build a brand new jungle gym that's fair for everyone.
I really want to play on that jungle gym.
Then last episode, we met my friend Kira.
And she told us about race.
Yep, and today I got another friend for you to meet who's going to help us talk about something called class.
Like school?
That's a great guess, but it's not the kind of class that happens at school. Why don't we give my friend Gabby a call and she can tell us all about it. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Hey Lindsay, thanks for having me on Queer Kid Stuff. And very nice to meet you, Teddy.
It's really good to meet you too, Gabby. Gabby?
What's up, Teddy?
What are your pronouns and how do you identify?
Oh, I identify as cis female and my pronouns are she, her.
Cool. Lindsay told me you're going to tell us about class and that it's not the kind of class that's at school.
That's right, Teddy. The type of class we're talking about is social class.
Gabby, why don't we back up and break it down a little bit?
Well, Teddy, this type of class has to do with money.
When you have money, that means you can buy things.
Like clothes and books and toys and food.
And ice cream!
Yeah, ice cream too.
So class has to do with how much money you have.
And how much stuff you're able to get with the money you have.
Some people have more money than other people.
We sometimes call these people rich or wealthy, and people with less money can't buy as much stuff. We sometimes call these people poor or less wealthy.
So, some people can have more ice cream than other people because of how much money they have?
And people who have different amounts of money are in different classes.
But why? Everyone should be able to have ice cream if they want it.
Exactly. So if we're going with the ice cream metaphor, some people can afford to get a waffle cone with a bunch of different toppings and 2 scoops. And some people can get a sugar cone with 1 scoop. And a lot of people can't afford to have any ice cream at all.
That's where privilege comes in, Teddy.
That's right. People with money have a huge advantage over people with less money.
Can't the person with the big ice cream cone share their money so other people can get ice cream too?
That's an excellent question, Teddy, but I'm sorry I don't have an answer for you.
This is another thing about privilege that's really unfair, Teddy. Some people who have more money do share it with other people, but a lot don't.
That's not very nice.
You're definitely right about that, Teddy.
Is there something I can do about it?
Yes, sure. Everyone can make a difference, even if it feels small.
It's all about kindness and generosity.
Does that mean sharing?
Yeah, Teddy.
Here's an example from my own life, Teddy. When I was in elementary school, I changed from a school that didn't have school uniforms to a school that did have school uniforms, meaning that everyone was dressed the same every day and you couldn't tell what class people were. Well, then some of the rich kids started wearing expensive sneakers and fancy jewelry to school so that people could know that they were wealthier than the other kids and had more money. Well, that made the poor kids feel really bad and judged. So then kids from both sides got together and decided that nobody should wear any markers of class like fancy jewelry or expensive sneakers to school. That way, each student could be judged on their merit, personality, and kindness, rather than how expensive their accessories were.
Got it. Thanks for sharing that story, Gabby.
You're very welcome, Teddy.
Does class make a little more sense now, Teddy?
Yeah, Lindsay. Thanks so much for explaining it to me, Gabby.
It was really nice to meet you, Teddy, and thank you so much for having me, you guys. It was great to be here.
Very glad you could make it, Gabby.
Bye!
Gabby is so cool.
I know.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now it's time for my video. Enjoy.
Queer kid stuff. You are enough here at Queer Kid Stuff.
Hello everybody, welcome to Queer Kid Stuff. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about privilege. Isn't that right, Baggy?
Oh, you better believe it, big fellow.
Anyway, privilege is... Baggy, can you tell us a thing or two about privilege?
At the core of privilege stands bigotry and douchebaggery, and pretty much rich white people run privilege. Let's just be real.
Good job, Baggy. I knew you could do it. By the way, Baggy, just for our viewers, what are your pronouns and what do you identify as?
My pronouns are person, and I don't actually identify with a gender. I think that's very ignorant to do that.
Thank you, Baggy. My pronouns are they, he, she, it, and or him or her. Let me explain. I identify as non-binary gender fluid. Baggy, do you know what that means?
That your gender is made of water?
No, Baggy, no. It actually means that I can be any gender whenever I want, however I want. It's like the best of all worlds. Anyway, let's get on the topic of privilege. Now, me, Baggy, no offense, me being a white person, I'm automatically privileged. More privileged than anybody else in this world, including you.
Gosh, I hate that you're white.
Well, unfortunately, white people suck really, really bad. They're the worst people on planet Earth. They bring down all other races, and good gosh, do I hate them. Unfortunately, I was born white, and unfortunately, I cannot change the color of my skin. Not like that I can change my gender.
Fuck to be you, big guy.
So, to talk to us about privilege, we're going to bring in my good friend Teresa. Now, Baggy, do you have any questions for Teresa?
Hey, Teresa, what are your pronouns and what do you identify as?
Okay, so my pronouns are they, but recently I've been having a bit of trouble with what other people should call me, but I think person is okay. And I identify as graysexual, genderqueer, and my spirit animal is a fox.
Oh, that's very interesting. I just love how anybody can be any gender they want to these days. It makes things very easy and comfortable and safe for everybody, right, Baggy?
Dear goodness, I could not agree with you anymore on that. I'm literally a paper bag, and I can identify as whatever the fuck I want. Kicks A. I love 2017.
Okay, so Teresa, go ahead. Tell us what privilege is.
First of all, Donald Trump. No, but seriously, basically, white people getting whatever the fuck they want and oppressing LGBTQ community and blacks, Hispanics, women, everyone.
Why don't the rich people just give us their money?
That's a good question, Baggy. And I agree 100%. I don't understand why these rich mother effers don't just share their money with the poor people. It's like, come on, guys, don't be douchebags. Anyway, Terrell said, can you give us any more experiences that you've personally had dealing with privileged people?
Well, first of all, it's kind of hard not to experience people using their privilege every day when you go to school because everyone's white. So one time I was trying to go into classroom and a guy opened the door for me. He didn't think that I could do it myself. Another thing, I used to wear a dress to school every day. This is not a normal day for me. I normally wear a dress. And people would stare at me all the time. I don't know why, but they seemed to think that I was beneath them. And another thing, I went to the women's restroom one time and I got suspended from school because the principal's a racist, fascist bigot. But luckily I took him to court and I won the case. So he's out of a job now, so that's at least some victory from this. And I guess every day we can all experience privilege when we see Donald Trump on TV.
Oh, Baggy, it's a sad, sad world out there. Unfortunately, we have these greedy mother effers that won't share their money with us less fortunate people. Here I am, I work hard on my Queer Kid Stuff web series. I don't make a lot of money, unfortunately, because people don't tend to pay for this. And here I am, left poor and struggling to get by. But these rich people, these greedy people, these evil white people won't share their money with me. Don't you think that's a bit unfair, Baggy?
You bet your bottom dollar I do, big guy. I am sick and tired of the rich white people oppressing the LGBTQ community.
Well, I couldn't have said it better myself, Baggy. Anyway, Terrell said, do you have any last words before you go?
So my final thoughts are, be whatever gender you want to be. You can be gray-sexual like me, you can be gay, you can be transgender. Don't let anybody change your gender. Don't let anybody tell you who you are. And make sure you have as much sex as you want, as little sex as you want. It's okay. You can have sex with whoever you want. And any type of sex is okay. Don't let anybody tell you who you are. It is your body. You need to love yourself. And if you have any homophobic parents or friends, don't listen to them. Listen to us at Queer Kid Stuff. If you want to report your parents or friends, or you suspect anyone might be homophobic, then just report them to our website. And, one last thing. Fuck Donald Trump.
All right, thank you, Terrell. It was great having you on the show. Okay, Baggy, so is privilege a little bit clearer to you now?
Well, I definitely hate white people a lot more now, if that's what you want to know.
That's right, Baggy. Okay, well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I just hope anybody can be whatever they want to be, and if anybody calls you by the wrong pronouns or the wrong gender or identifies you as the wrong thing, you just come to me, and me and Baggy will help you with that, okay? Now make sure, if you enjoy these videos, donate to my charity. The money goes towards me. It helps me create more videos like these. Honestly, I can't get paid any other way. This is the only way I'm going to get paid. So please don't, if you're privileged, share the money. Don't be douchebags. And we will see you guys next time on Queer Kid Stuff.